In the ER, you think you've seen everything, and then something happens that makes you realize that's not the case. Not even close. It was a regular night. Nothing out of the ordinary, just the usual chaos you get used to after enough years in the emergency room. And then EMS rolls in. A guy jumped off a bridge. 2, maybe 3 stories. And the thing that got me, he came in complaining about leg pain. Shocking. This man jumped off a bridge. He came in screaming, which honestly, that's fair, because his leg's an obvious deformity. And when I say deformity, I don't mean medical textbook deformity. I mean they looked broken, clearly. Obvious, open breaks, undeniably broken. Bone sticking out. But here's the thing about trauma. You never stop at what's obvious. Because obvious is just what's inviting you in. The real concern is always deeper. His injuries didn't stop at his legs. There's the potential that it went into his pelvis and his spine. And that's what matters. The pelvis is not something that you want to involve in a trauma. That would change everything. The potential bleeding alone from a pelvic fracture or a pelvic injury can kill you. So, we do what we do. Typical trauma protocol, every single time, no exceptions. We cut everything off, and I truly mean everything, head to toe, because you can't assess what you cannot see. Once fully trauma naked, his legs looked like they were flexible rubber toys you had as a kid, the ones you could bend and twist and wrap around anything. That's what I'm looking at. Just every wrong direction. Moving fast, focused. This is what the ER nurses are trained for. Everyone in the room has a job. We're all doing it simultaneously. Now, for me, I get to his shoes. For some reason, they were left on. But it's standard. You have to check everything. I go to pull off that first shoe, and something catches my glove. Something sharp. And in traumas, you always want to avoid an exposure. So, I move slowly around where the potential sharpness was, and I pull the shoe off. No issues. Comes off easily. But the man yells. And I don't think anything of it. I just believe that he had some pain resonating through his legs as I pulled the shoe off. But I do stop just to make sure. And for some reason, I look into the shoe. And there it is, staring back at me. A piece of his ankle bone. And it's stuck in the bottom of his shoe. Small amount of blood. White. Bony material. Just in there. In all my years in the ER, that was a first for me. I've seen a lot of things that I'll never unsee. But pulling off this man's shoe and finding a piece of that ankle bone in there, that one sticks with you. The other thing that really sticks with me, and if you sit for a second and ponder this man jumped off a bridge, not expecting to make it through tomorrow. That was his plan. He made a decision and he acted on it. But this is the part. I've completely had something different planned for him. He survived. Broken bones, fractures, life-threatening injuries. pieces of himself he left after jumping, but he's alive. And in the ER, we don't always get to know what happens after they leave our doors, but that one, I thought about that one on the drive home. Sometimes the most unbelievable part of this job isn't what you see. It's those who survive. And that's why you continue to do it. Well, I'm your host, and this is Pulse Checks. If you like this, or want to hear more, or have your own stories, go ahead and hit that like button for me, subscribe, and I'll leave information for you to send me your stories. I look forward to hearing them.